Well, we knew snow was a possibility for this game, and the weather was happy to oblige with a nice layer of white over Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium, and we got more snow on the way. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis, and yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues, so how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game, because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. On play action, Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the 1st.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Trayvon Walker in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
24.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 6.
Lawrence. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
Second down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And it's third down.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Cameron Hayward. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. On the return is Williams. He takes it all the way back. No time, no flags. A punt return touchdown and a stunning end of the first half.
And they kicked it to him. They kicked it to him.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0.
Okay, Brandon,
So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Brings up 2nd and 7. After 40 yards.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
They'll run with Etienne. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Here's Logan Cook now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the counter, Etienne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
On first down, right back to ETN. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's ETN. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Lawrence to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. A handoff for Warren. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On the run, it's Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jaguars getting set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's Lawrence. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Rodgers looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
319.
Throwing is Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Rodgers going to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf scores now here in this fourth quarter. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now he's got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Lawrence will throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. A final shot now for Lawrence. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball